Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is hijabadore here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a foundation and a concealer. This foundation is called L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Wear Foundation, and I got the shade 500, which is called Honey Bisque, and this is how it looks like. I haven't even opened it or anything. I also got the concealer that they released along with it, which is this concealer. This is Infallible Full Wear Concealer. The foundation is called Fresh Wear, where the concealer is called Full Wear. The shade I got in concealer is 395 Walnut. This foundation is supposed to have 24-hour fresh wear staying power. It's supposed to be waterproof, it's supposed to be transfer resistant, sweat resistant, and it's supposed to be medium to full coverage, like you can build it up, and it's supposed to have a natural finish, breathable texture, lightweight, long-lasting foundation. So we'll test all that out today. It comes in 30 shades, and even the concealer comes in like 25 shades, and that is pretty amazing. And the concealer is supposed to be full on coverage, and you can even wear it all over your face because it says full face wear. And it says that it's supposed to be more than a concealer. It's waterproof, transfer resistant, fade resistant. We'll see what we can do with the concealer because I want to test out the foundation all over my face, and then I only use concealer around my eyes. And I'm sorry if you see this band-aid. Yes, I got hurt. Right now I have only moisturizer on my face, which is Tatcha water cream, and now I am gonna go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. I don't really believe in testing foundations without a primer because I always wear primer. Okay, so when I open it, this is how it looks like. This is how the pump looks like. And I actually really like that this is a glass bottle, and I really like how the cap is red. And it has 25 SPF in there, and you get a whole 1 full ounce. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side with a brush because I need more coverage on this side, and this side I'm gonna do with my Real Beauty blender. So you know the beauty blender usually shears out the coverage, and we'll test it out and see what it does. First, let me just shake it just in case. Let's take some out. Okay, as you can see that it is pretty runny. Okay, so the color looks pretty good. So I have already used up those 2 to 3 pumps that I took out, but I still am not getting a full coverage yet because I'm still able to see my blemishes. But everything else is covered. I hope that you're able to see what I'm talking about. Like you can see these blemishes through. Now I'm going to take out one more pump right here. Now I'm going to do half of my forehead. I'm just going on my blemishes again to just try to cover them. Okay, I like the finish of it. It is actually looking pretty natural on the skin. Even here, like I can see like some of the darkness just peeking through. And here, even though I try to cover it like twice, but I don't want to make a decision right now. I want to go on the other side with my beauty blender, and I'm taking 2 pumps. And I'm trying not to apply around my eyes because we have to test the concealer. Okay, I like it, how it's looking on the cheek. It's definitely full coverage over here because I don't really have serious blemishes on this side. So it's looking very good coverage wise. So even after I use a brush, I usually just like to go in with a beauty blender without any product on it just to really push the product into the skin. So this would really just smooth everything out. Actually liking the beauty blender side a lot better, but I do think that I need a bit more coverage on my forehead. So I'm gonna take a bit more of the foundation. Since the foundation is very runny, I feel like you just need a little bit extra of it. I have already used like about 4 pumps, and I'm also gonna apply a bit around my mouth on the beauty blender side because it just got real sheared out. I feel like it is setting very natural, and I actually really like how it's setting. So let's go in with the concealer, and I hope that it matches me. And in the concealer you get 0.33 ounces, and you see the wand looks just like the Tarte Shape Tape and the Makeup Revolution concealer. Okay, so this is the shade Walnut. I'm okay with the shade, I think. I don't really like to use concealers that are very, very light. Okay, and then for the concealer, I'm just going in with my beauty blender. I'm gonna go on my eyelids as well to use it as my eyeshadow base. And guys, the concealer was looking way too dark in the tube, but it's actually not even that dark. And I'm not wearing any contacts today on purpose because I wanted to show you the actual color of my eyes and the actual color of my face, how these products look with it, because a lot of times the contacts just kind of brighten up the face a little bit, so it just kind of alters the color. Okay, so the concealer is pretty full coverage. I don't see my dark circles or anything anymore. And I'm just going in with a little bit extra just to see if it layers good or not. Okay, the concealer is not very, very creamy. Like, it's setting to be very matte, but I really like the coverage. It's actually reminding me of the Tarte Shape Tape, because a lot of people were comparing the Makeup Revolution concealers with the Tarte Shape Tape, but those concealers are way more creamier, whereas this one is literally feeling like the Tarte Shape Tape to me. I'm just gonna use some in the center of my face just to highlight a bit, because I think the foundation just kind of oxidized. Okay, so it's looking really good on the face. I haven't even set my face, but I feel like both of the products look really good. But if you have dry skin, I feel like the concealer might be too drying for you. And now to set around my eye area, I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery's Flower Powder. Over here, it started creasing under my eye area. And I don't think that this concealer even talks about anything about creasing. So I don't think that it's crease proof. But I'll try to blend it. When I tried to blend it, it kind of came off. So I'm just going to go in with some more over here. And then I'm going to try to blend it. Okay, I'm not going to set my eyelids because I don't want it to dry out my eyes even more. But you can see that it's creasing on my eyelids as well. But I feel like all the other concealers do crease on top of my eyes and even under my eye area because I have natural folds. The only concealer that doesn't crease that fast on me would be the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. And I would set the rest of my face using my Maybelline Fit Me powder in shade Medium. Okay, so I just applied my regular blush and bronzer that I usually do. And now I'm taking off my baking because I always bake. I mean, I have to. Okay, so right off the bat, first impressions, this is how my foundation is looking. And I'll show you how the skin is looking now. And this is my more problematic side. I have some acne scars over here. But the concealer, I do think that it is a little bit drying. So, I don't know. Now, I'm using a white side and a new pad right here. And my foundation is not transferring for some reason. I'm really putting pressure on my face while I'm touching my face. Barely anything on here. I thought that my powders would transfer at least. Maybe this foundation is just really holding on to the powders and stuff. So, okay. It is transfer proof. Let me just look at my concealer. Oh my god. So on this eye, my concealer is already creasing in that little fold right here. I don't know if you can see. I'm not really going to touch it because if I touch it, I know that I'm going to mess it up. Alright guys, so this is how my face is looking in my bathroom lighting before splashing the water on my face. There's literally nothing coming off. I do not believe this. What is happening? Totally waterproof. Yeah! where is my powder? Like, why is my powder not transferring? Like, I feel like if this foundation wears good, this could be an amazing foundation, because I usually have a problem of my foundation transferring onto my scarf. This could be an amazing foundation for us hijabis. And maybe this would be an amazing foundation in the summer too, because this foundation does say that it's sweat proof as well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go and do my eye makeup and my lips and whatever, and also my brows, and I'll upload that on my Instagram most likely. So I'll come back at the end of the look, and then I'll come back at the end of the night, and I'll show you how the foundation wears or whatever. Alright guys, so yes, it's so extra, but I just went ham with the makeup. I was just feeling myself because my skin is looking gorgeous. I did end up putting on my contacts because I just felt blind. I took more than 2 hours to create this makeup look. Like, when I left from here, it was like 4:30ish, like around 4:30ish, because it was my kids' Quran time, so that's why I know. And now it is 6:43. Even in like 2-ish hours, I start getting oily, but I'm not getting no oiliness on my face, and it is looking very natural. Like, that natural finish that the foundation claimed, it's there. And the waterproof thing is also there. I feel like all the claims that the foundation made so far, it has lived up to it, but I just want to see if it actually really lasts that long. As much as I love the foundation, I am just very iffy about the concealer, because there has been amazing concealers at the drugstore that I honestly was expecting a lot more from this concealer, and because of all the high claims that the concealer made, I'm not really feeling it. My darkness under my eye area is kind of peeking through, like right here. This is not my eyeshadow or anything. It's literally my dark circle just peeking through. And as you can see that it's creasing real bad already, and it's only been 2-ish hours. I will take less coverage over creasing any day, because creasing is just my biggest issue when it comes to concealers. So I am not really happy with it. And this might be my final verdict about the concealer, because it's already done pissed me off, okay? Hi guys, you're not gonna believe it. It's actually 3:49 a.m. in the morning. Look at that over here. It's 3:49 a.m. though. It's not p.m. and my voice is sounding really weird, but I was editing my videos, and then I went downstairs to watch TV, and then I didn't even realize that it was this late. And it's my kids' winter break, but still, it's really, really late for me to go to sleep. I've had this foundation on for almost 12 hours, because I remember when I started doing my makeup, it was around 4 p.m. and now it's about to be 4 a.m. And I feel like the foundation is still looking very natural on the skin. Every time I would pass by the mirror, like, I would just notice my face getting darker and darker. So it does oxidize. I do notice that some oils just started to get on the surface, and yes, I took off the band-aid. My finger's feeling a lot better now. I did not see no oils even by like 10 p.m. when I actually sat down with the mirror to really pay attention to my face. Like, there was there was no oils on my face at that time, but right now I'm seeing some oils. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna try to pat my face with a blotting paper, just to see if this would just, take care of the oiliness. As you can see, when I'm blotting my face, it's actually looking pretty fresh again. Like, now all the oils are basically gone, and now the face is looking really good again. As you can see, like, this foundation, I feel like I'm gonna be using it a lot. Blotting paper does not really have any foundation on it. Like, you can see a little tint on it, that like a little bit of foundation did come off with the oils, but on the face it's still looking all intact and very fresh. Like, it's looking really beautiful. Actually, I'm loving it, and I feel like the concealer is a little too on the expensive side. It's like more than $12, whereas the foundation is $14-15 depending on where you purchase it. I feel like the whole makeup looks really good, except the creasing under the eye area. Otherwise, even this lipstick from Kat Von D held up real good. I totally recommend this foundation, and I feel like this could become my favorite foundation at the drugstore. And it does not have no fragrance or anything. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. So yeah, I'm so ready to take all of this makeup off. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, like my page on Facebook, subscribe over here, like this video, share this video, and do try this foundation out and skip the concealer. Okay, take care. Bye.